The topic of my course paper is gamification strategies in teaching English. First of all, it's important to understand what gamification is. Gamification is a process of adding games or game-like elements to something such as a task so as to encourage participation. Gamification also is using game-based mechanics, aesthetics, and game thinking to engage people, motivate action, promote learning, and solve problems. Gamification is also the use of game metaphors, game elements, and ideas in a context different from that of the games in order to increase motivation and commitment and to influence user behavior. Gamification in English learning and teaching has its aim to motivate students to learn, to make them enjoy the process and inspired to continue learning in their future. Applying gamification in the classroom study, teacher changes his usual lexical units such as students, grades, projects, group work into new terms. These fours are following: players, participants, team, level, reward, experience points, and so on. I would like to present a five-step model which can help to create a gamified lesson. First of all, it's important to understand the target audience and the context. Then to define the learning objectives, structure the experience, identify resources to the lesson, and finally create effective gamified model. A lot of researches on gamification were conducted, and I want to present some of them. According to the research that were conducted by Natalia Yaremenko, in order to figure out whether online games can enhance English language learners' motivation, there are positive results. To perform a research, there were gathered 120 students from the National University of Life and Environmental Sciences of Ukraine in Kyiv. As a result, it was stated that games had been proven to be motivating in terms of cognitive, emotional, and social aspects of players. Moreover, it also increases participation in the studying process. Embedding of gamification software in Kaplan University improved students' grades by 9%, and the number of students who failed the course decreased by 16%. Same research in Malaysia also claims that using of gamification in the English language studying can be useful, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. During social distancing, teachers should apply some new methods because students learn best when they interact with peers while at the same time competing with one another, as it helps to boost their motivation and participation. But in order to make it effective, teacher must design it according to the students' characteristics and their knowledge. In order to make gamification effective, it should be based on some student engagement strategies that empower learners. The lesson should be designed in a way that it cannot work without learner engagement. Teachers need to design it so that students can interact, for example, start a discussion, revise prior knowledge, explain their own ideas, and so on. Lessons should bring visible progress so that students each lesson can notice how they accumulate something new. Teachers should state objectives clearly and offer multiple ways to accomplish them. A teacher can give students an opportunity to design something that the teacher hadn't thought of. Learning should be both collaborative and competitive. This way, students develop their social skills and try to defend their own interest. As an example of gamification, we can dwell upon such games as Pick a Seat and Guess the Word. In Pick a Seat, teacher places chairs in the classroom, marks them according to their division, for example, true, false, yes, no. Then the teacher divides students into two teams, and they create a sequence of players who are going to play one by one. Students place at equal distance. They listen to teacher statements and questions and respond to it by choosing the chair. That student who chooses the correct chair first brings the point to his team. It lasts till each of the participants takes part and the teacher has his prepared question on topic. It can be used for studying grammar, vocabulary, and parts of speech. In Guess the Word, students are told which topic they are going to review. The teacher places two chairs in front of the board so that students will sit with their back to the board. Participants again are divided into teams, each of them choosing one person for the chair. After it, the teacher writes revised items of vocabulary on the board, sets a timer for 1 to 2 minutes, and students who can see written words are to explain it to the sitting one. They may not use any variation of the words which are to be guessed. For example, plural forms, root words, different tenses. For each word the sitting students guesses they gain these points, and after the allotted time another student should take his turn and guess words. The team which gains more points wins. It can be used for studying words, idioms, and phrasal verbs. Gamification is widely represented in an educational platform Duolingo, which is available in app format for a smartphone and as a web version for computer users. It was created in 2011 and its aim was to make education universally available because it is the best way of improving people's lives. This educational platform has over 500 million users from all over the globe, and they allow people to study 98 language courses in 39 languages. Duolingo has a wide range of gamification features. Its experience points, an opportunity to set your own amount of experience points which regard as a daily goal, new levels, an opportunity to know the current achievement. When the daily goal is achieved, the stake burns a fire, but when it is missed, it comes to 0 points. The use of lingots, the virtual currency which exists only on this gamified platform, user can buy new interface theme or change the outfit of the duo. An encouraging sound effect after each correct answer, a social function, students can discuss, comment, and also use forums for language learners, invite or find friends. The leaderboard of friends is also available. There are also email reminders and badges which represent gained skills. But there are some also disadvantages. Students cannot build teams together with their friends and compete against other teams or just take part in any kind of competition with a real student. And also, there is no revision encouragement. It is not enough to learn each topic step by step. Students must systematically revise covered issues. This way, they will gain real knowledge and use it in the long run. According to the Battle taxonomy of player types, there are four types: the achiever, the explorer, the socializer, and the killer. So, satisfaction of the needs of such types can be easily traced even on a gamified platform called Duolingo, which helps to learn English and other languages as second languages. The achievers can stay motivated by gaining points, experience points, achieving new levels, taking their place in leaderboards, or earning virtual money for successful studying. Also, the leaderboard is displayed to all players so they can be aware of their current achievements. Explorers can unlock new categories each time they finish the previous one. They can unlock stories by collecting special items, crowns. Socializers unfortunately do not have opportunities for collaborating, gathering in teams, but they can attend forums and discuss interesting questions, exchange ideas, and so that they do not feel isolated. Killer's main goal is the top place in the leaderboard, where they can fully experience the feeling of total win and have their special prizes. There are many types of classification, and each of them divides games according to different characteristics. They can be classified as movement games, computer games, and competitive. Gamification is a powerful tool in modern reality. It can be diverse, online and offline, with the use of prepared materials or just with the guidance of a teacher. It increases participation in the process of studying English language and can be applied to any topic: grammar, vocabulary, practicing of oral and writing skills. Thank you for your attention.